True change is never easy. Recently, I announced on X that I want to change the way in which I create my video content here on YouTube mainly, since the way in which I create my content on X already is more about covering the topics that are relevant to you. Other than that, I usually created my YouTube content more about my own healing journey in the past. And maybe you noticed that, maybe you didn't, but changing that approach from moving more into a way that actually accompanies your journey and that exactly meets you where you are at, this is the approach that I want to go in the future for. So I want to make this shift from healing myself, because I noticed, and of course you can always find something that you can work on or that you can heal, but if you look for problems or if you look for issues that you can fix and you do this over and over, at some point it won't make so much sense. And if I have personal things that I want to work through, I can also do this by journaling or make a specific special video about a certain topic. But I think for general content, the new approach that I want to go for is to make this more about you and to put you into the center of my work. And yeah, in order to do this, of course, it needs a lot of decisions that one has to make. And because of that, it wasn't really easy for me to switch that approach. And 2 weeks ago, I published my first video that I published on YouTube yet, in order for you to see the contrast. And in last week's video, I spoke about the approach of radical honesty and why it is so important and crucial, especially in the beginning phase of your own journey towards self-agency, but also in the end phase, when it is about finally recognizing how do all these things that you work through actually fit together. And I think at this point now, it is the perfect time to actually keep my promise and to switch into this approach of serving you where you're at. But because this switch, or because such a switch is not always that easy, and because changing one's approach that already became a habit is not always as easy, I recognize that I actually need to do some more work in order to meet the expectations that I have towards that. But doing this properly also needs a bit of preparation. So don't mind if I leave it with an announcement video for this week, also to keep consistency up and to keep you informed. And next week we start regularly with a new video. And if you have any other question, just write the question down below under the video. And yeah, leave this video a like and also hit the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed yet. And see you next week. Bye.